Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mod 6 to the Sky. In this episode, we continue our journey through Mana and Artifice to complete Tier 3, so we can get into Tier 4 to make the Transitory Tunnel, and we also make the Mode of Fire, which are the last two things we need from this mod to be able to make the creative item. So, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to continue our journey through Mana and Artifice because we need to make this Transitory Tunnel. Now, I might sound a bit different, and well, that's because I've actually got a new microphone. I'm still trying to configure some settings, but I think I might have gotten to the point where it actually sounds somewhat decent. But it could change over the next couple of episodes till I find a point where it sounds perfect. So until then, this is what it's going to sound like maybe for the first couple of episodes of using this new mic. But eventually it should get better and you'll get used to hearing a new broadcastery, more pod mic-y kind of sound. So that is kind of a broadcaster mic instead of Blue Snowball, which I originally was using. But anyway, so today we are going to have to continue through this Tier 3 because we need to get to Tier 4, because if we look down under Mana Weaving, you can see the Transitory Tunnel is a Tier 4 Mana Weave. So, a couple of things is I've got this area laid out, these two different chalks, because we're going to create a complex spell of about 55, but I think it's actually 60, which is in here. So you can see we have a lightning damage spell, which is cost mana of 90 with a complexity of 60. It does a lot of stuff, and this is all the ingredients it's going to need to put down on the ground. We're also going to have to create another construct. We're going to need an iron construct. So I have all the ingredients here to do the iron construct. We're going to have to make ourselves an orb as well. I forgot to bookmark that. So Mana and Artifice, we're going to have to bookmark this orb. There we go. Eldritch orb. So let's get started. The first one is a Tier 3 cantrip. Now a cantrip is this thing in here, but we have to choose what one we want it to do. So let's go with square, diamond, and a triangle. Why not? So, square, a diamond shape, and then a regular triangle. And there we go. So this gave us a grimoire, which opened by holding left control and right clicking. Okay, so it's actually the same thing as a spell book. I don't know if there's benefit of using a grimoire. Maybe it gives us less mana per spell cost or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, complete a Tier 3 ritual. That's what this one here is. So this requires a player charm. This is a summoning one, which requires two ender pearls, a charm, and this. So it just requires each one of these, and I believe what this does, after doing a bit of reading, it says it opens a portal on the player's location, which will teleport you back to where the ritual was performed, which will be right here. So let's see what happens. I don't know if I have to do any. Oh, there we go. So you can see the ritual was performed. I think anyone can do it as long as it has the player charm, and if I walk through it, it teleports me back to where the spell was cast. So say, I think actually this might be really good in multiplayer if you had a teammate. So each one of you had a player charm at your base and you were miles away and you had no way to teleport home. You could get your friend to put down the player charm, cast this one, and it'll teleport a portal on where you were standing, and you can just walk through it and teleport to where he set up the ritual. That's what I believe what happens. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, so Mana Crystal Fragment. This is how we're going to now make the Eldritch Orb. The Eldritch Orb is going to require a Rune of Arcane, an End Crystal, and a Shield, which I have them right here. Arcane, Defense, and a Crystal. So put these in this thing, like that. The Eldritch Orb is going to require a triangle, circle, upside down triangle. Okay, so triangle, circle, upside down triangle. Perfect. Managed to get that triangle on the first go. But this is now an Eldritch Orb, and I believe all this does is just store mana, so I can fill this thing up from mana from my bar. Hello, just a little particles on the ground when I was filling it up. But I also have a head slot. It holds, oh, it actually goes on a head. So it holds over 1,000 mana, which is way more than we currently are capable of doing. Yeah, you can see all these little particles. Cool. So apparently it goes in a head slot. I don't know if it just recharges over time or not. We'll have to see. Actually, I think you have to either keep right-clicking or put it on a pedestal to recharge it, but we'll figure that out soon enough. So, craft a construct with at least 3 iron or gold parts. So this is the iron construct we have here. So this construct requires Vintium, and I'm just realizing none of my auto-sieving stuff is connected, so I have to go in there and reset that. Okay, there we go. I can't wait until we have enough storage space, or we've made that infinite storage part where we can then start putting everything we get into the system instead of into those storage drawers, because reconnecting that thing is getting to the point where it's just a pain. Okay, so now we should have all our Vintium here. Yes, we do. Iron, and I believe all we need now is the parts. So let's start with the head. The head, 3 iron and 2 Vintium. Same as the wooden one, it's just you're using iron instead of wood. So, diamond and a circle. Okay, that's not too difficult. So, diamond, that's a circle. Diamond, I think it's when I go to here, at the right corner, is where it messes up. Circle, there we go. So that's that one done. The body is a diamond and a square. So pretty much the exact same thing. So it's just the body, 2 iron, 2 Vintium, and then it's a diamond shape and then a square. Oh, I forgot one more iron. There we go. Now the next one is a construct claw, and I think 1 bar. So frame 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then one of these. And this is either left or right arm. So it will be diamond and a regular triangle. And then we'll have the same thing. It'll just be a diamond and a upside down triangle. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and this. Make sure I do it correct. So that. And then an upside down triangle. Upside down triangle. There we go. So, this Rune of Ender is going to be used to make that. We also have to make a Mote of Ender then as well. So, we got the arm. The only thing left now is the legs. So, 2 of these, 1 of those, 3 iron, 2 Vintium, and the legs require diamond, square, diamond. Okay, that's not too difficult then. Square, and then diamond. And that's the entire construct. So, we can get rid of those, grab these, and come over here. Put the construct down on this thing, even though we're never going to use this construct. We need to get our spell book and set it to a touch spell, which will be light. And I changed these out for magenta instead of purple because, well, I thought maybe magenta would have a brighter color, but apparently it just leaves this dark area around the thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. So while he's crafting, let's get to work on making this complex spell. So we need to grab out this, and if you can see, here's all the items we're going to need. And we can just put that in here. We're going to then grab all of the items that are in our inventory. So everything in here. More or less. Okay, so let me grab the pure Vintium. And then we have to put everything that we have down. So hopefully I have everything correct. I think I'm missing only a couple pieces out of my inventory, but I can take those out once I've made up a bit of space. Okay, these 2. Okay, now it's just these 3 pieces. So, the sand, the gravel, and the pure Vintium. There we go. Now we just have to do some mana weaving, and we should be able to craft this spell, and that should be perfect. So, triangle, or upside down triangle, a circle, a square, another upside down triangle, a bottom left cornered piece, and a triangle with a line. No, triangle with a line. There we go. And there's our spell. So, let's call it something, smite lightning damage. You know what, I'm just going to leave it that. We need to pick a picture for it now. This is lightning damage, so lightning attack should be good. Oh, here they are. Ooh, I like this one. Do I like the 2 lightning strikes or do I like the 1 lightning strike? I think I like the 1 lightning strike a bit more. Damage. Okay. And let's put it inside our book. And we actually should be done. I don't even have to use the spell. So all we have to do now is craft an artifact for my faction, which is actually a Bracelet of Trickery. So if we look up in here, trick, you can see Bracelet of Trickery. You can tell what you need to craft by going into mana weaving, and in here it will actually show like your faction's icon. So this is like the Ember Glow bracelet from the Nether faction, the Elder Wizards, and then the Fae. So we're going to make the Bracelet of Trickery. So the Bracelet of Trickery requires us to have an Oxide Daisy, an Eye of Ender, a Spider Eye, a Mundane Bracelet, and a Mote of Air. Now, luckily enough, I do have a couple of Mote of Airs because I knew I was going to need it, so I came prepared and made a couple of them. So we're going to need a Mote of Air, Eye of Ender. We're going to require the bracelet. So actually go back to it, Mana and Artifice, because I need to actually make this bracelet now. So hopefully I don't mess up the craft, so I don't have to take out another one. I'll just take out a second one just in case. We need a Spider Eye, so give me another regular eye. And I've already gone ahead and made the Oxide Daisy, because the Daisy, well, you can't get it just by bone meal on the ground. You have to be in a Pacific biome to get it, and well, we're not in that Pacific biome. So I managed to get it by using an alchemy catalyst with Botania mana pools. You just place this thing underneath the mana pool, and you just keep throwing the different flowers in. So I managed to get the Azure one, or you can just keep going through all of them until you've managed to get to the Oxide Daisy, which wasn't too difficult. So I'm going to put these in here ready to go, and I'm going to make this mundane bracelet piece now. So put the hammer in here, and the bracelet, I believe, goes over like this, and then comes down to, over, up to, it's pretty much like a donut. I've looked at this recipe multiple times. There we go, mundane bracelet. It's pretty simple. I just go in here, click this, and click that, and then you see the shape. So we need to put this thing on top of that, grab out our hammer, and I believe it's the superheated Vintium ingots? Vintium, this one I believe. Yep, that's the right one. And done. There we go. Bracelet. Now, the only thing is this actually requires a bit of a complex ritual, so if we can search in here, we can search up trickery. So bracelet of trickery, and we can pin it. It's on the left here, so we can see all the shapes we need. So, diamond, triangle with a line, a square, another diamond shape, and a circle. There we go. So this is our Bracelet of Trickery. So, Bracelet of Trickery, I don't actually know what it does, but it says we can charge it up with mana if we have to. And it goes in a bracelet slot. So, just do that. Okay, so that should be actually everything. No. We have to enchant an item now. And that's what this part here, the Rune of Air. Now, the Rune of Air can be combined with stuff in the Mana Weaving Altar to give enchants to stuff. So you can see in here we can make the Spectral Elytra. We can make Piercing, Quick Charge, different levels of Quick Charge, Piercing, Infinity, Cloud Step, and more Piercing, really high level of Piercing, Feather Falling, and Power. But we're going to go with the simplest one, which is just Feather Falling. So, actually, what does Feather Falling require? This is just Feather Falling 2, which is just 2 feathers and a hay bale. So, a hay bale and some feathers. So, no problem. So, 1, 2. So, come over here, put these 3 items down in here. And now we need to actually give me out that, because I need to know what rituals I need to use. Upside down triangle, triangle, circle. Okay. So, upside down triangle. If it will let me draw the triangle. There we go. Regular triangle. And circle. There we go. So, we actually have to go now, I think. Hang on, let me check. Oh, wait, no, we're not done yet. Are any boots? So, I'm just going to put these on any old boot or whatever. So, I think I have to put the boot down, then this on top, and then I hammer it. And this will, like, somehow merge this enchant into the boots. I don't know how it works, but it works. You have gained enough experience to advance in here. Or in tier. Check your Oculus to continue. Okay. Advance by completing the following ritual. Ritual of the Fairy Courts. Oh, so we have to summon the Fairy Queen again. Okay, so rituals. Ritual of the Fairy Courts. Okay, good thing I made the extra Mote of Airs. So, let's see, we're going to need logs. We're going to need some leaves. like so. We're going to need some dirt. Just 2 pieces of it is fine. We're going to need our moat. So M-O-T, mode of air and water. And that's it. So we need our chalk. And let's draw out this shape. We're going to do it over here again. So center, 1 to come out 2. And then same shape, but 1 extra. Like that. And then come down. Come down 2 here. 1 there. Down 3. And then... yeah, like this. Because there's only a 2 block gap in the middle. And then this. There we go. So, purified Vintium. Nope, something's not right. Oh, I put one too many right there. There we go. So, all the ingredients down. I don't know why it says there's a nether log, but whatever. There we go. Now we can summon the Fey Queen. And like last time we messed up, we need to actually give her a mote of air as like a, I don't know, a donation? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it apparently needs it to work. So, let's see. Triangle. Oh, triangle. There we go. We're going to need an upside down triangle. Upside down triangle. Upside down triangle. Oh, for God's sake. Thank you. Circle. Upside down triangle. There you go. And let me unpin this because I do not need it. There we go. So same thing as before. You advanced to tier 4. Thank you. Come again. Alright. And let me down on the ground. Thank you. There we go. So now we have unlocked tier 4. By doing that, we can just go ahead and make this next thing. So I need a mote of Ender now. So let's make this mote of Ender. Mote of Ender has to be crafted in complete darkness. So if we go back out of here and go to rituals and go across to Endless Void, you can see the ritual can only be performed while the ritual rooms are in complete darkness. So I need to make a room that is about this wide. So this should be plenty wide. And it has to be 7 long. Yeah, that's more than 7 long, but it's fine. Because we're not leaving this here. We're going to definitely tear this down when we're done. So, more blocks of cobblestone. And now we just build a roof. And that torch that's in there, we're going to have to break. Okay. Now, let's draw out the ritual now itself. So, in here, do that. And it's 3... down 2, over 1 to the edge. Is it? No. It's like this. There we go. And then down 2, and then like that. This is the shape we need to do. One more there. Perfect. So we can put away the chalks. We can light this up. Now we're going to need some pumpkins. So pumpkin. 1, 2, 3, 4 pumpkins. We're going to need some black glass, which we don't have any of. So black glass. We're going to need 3 of this. So it's 3 black glass. We're going to need a pair of shears because we need to shear the pumpkins. First, going to need 2 ender pearls. So that's okay. Ender pearls. Here we go. Pumpkins. Across the top of the wall. Some shears. Break that. There we go. So now we can put everything down. So 2 pumpkins, ender pearl, black stained glass, ender pearl, pumpkin, pumpkin. And now let's light it up. Whoa. That's cool. Also pretty terrifying because it looks like I'm about to suck into the void. Alright, circle. Upside down triangle. Another circle. That's a square circle. There you go. Diamond shape. And another upside down triangle. There you go. Mote of Ender. Now we can get out of here. And this torch, I think... Where did my torch go? Torch... was from here. Alright, we can tear down this entire thing because we do not need it anymore. Alright, so now we think we have everything. We just need to grab ourselves a clock. because the transitory tunnel requires a clock, mode of ender, and a rune of ender with a triangle, circle, upside down triangle. So, clock, that, and this. So, tree, you go in there. So, what was it? Regular triangle, circle, upside down. I don't know what the hell it was doing. Upside down triangle. There we go. So this should make our transitory tunnel, which is used to make this Nexium emitter for the creative star, or the ATM Star. And... whoa. The hell? I kind of want to stand on it. Oh, jeez. So, wait, what did that do? It doesn't give us any information, but it looked like it made like a hole in the ground so I could fly through and then reclaim the hole. Cool, but we're done with that now. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is actually craft this mote of fire, and I believe that might be the last thing that we ever need. So, give me back the ATM Star. So, I think this mote of fire has to be crafted in the nether. Let me double check the book again, because I think I remember reading that. So the ritual we're looking at is the ritual of Searing Inferno. And Searing Inferno is this one, so we need to bookmark that. But if we were to go back out and find it in here. Searing Inferno, there it is. Ritual can only be performed in the nether. Yes, so we have to go to the nether, which is also a terrible place at the moment because, well, it's completely full of fae. Yeah, the world has been taken over by fae in there because we AFK down in this corner a lot. And because our rituals are up there and the ley line's right on this, nearly on this block, nearly right above it, the fae love to spawn in abundance. So, it's going to get quite noisy in here unless I've already turned them down, which I think I have. What the hell was that? I think I actually have the fae sound turned down. So F-A-E. Yeah, I do, but if I was to unmute all this... oh my god. My ears. Just have a quick look. Every colored dot is a fae. It's actually easier to see them in this biome. There's just so many of them, and it's ridiculous. So I'm going to remute them, because they are hurting my ears. F-A-E. And please be quiet. Okay, so I need to expand this platform a bit so that we can actually build our ritual. So, cobblestone and my wand. And we're just going to expand out the platform this way. And I think I have to make a new ritual chalk. I think I'm all out of chalk. So, chalk. Yeah, there's only 4 uses left in this. Okay, so... this one's actually kind of difficult one to look at. So it looks like we come down to the whole way this way, 7 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and it looks like it goes up 1 here. In the center, it goes up 2, and then it goes like that. And it goes up 1 here, space 1 to here. 1 goes there, space of 1. This comes down like that. This should be the shape. Yep, we're correct. So now, this requires blaze powder, netherrack, and glowstone. We have 1.6 million glowstone. Damn. I definitely need to get back into bees again because there is something from bees that we do need, and that is definitely diamond ore. If I can get bees to start producing diamond ore for me, that would make... oh my god. That would make it so that we can actually craft our infinite power, because diamonds is the only thing we're lacking in. And I do want to make those upgraded centrifuges as well. So maybe next episode we'll get into bees again. So, diamond shape, upside down diamond, circle. Oh my gosh, just this animation though. What the hell? Well, we got the mote of fire now, so... that's actually everything we need. So, yeah, we'll get into bees now next episode, I think. Well, we need to make as many of the bees that we can possibly make at the moment. Because if we have a look at those centrifuges again. This centrifuge required 4 times compressed blocks of gold, and a ton of them at that. Now, we have over 1.1 million gold, so we might actually have enough to craft it. I'm not going to craft it by hand. I'm definitely going to set up an auto craft for it. So I'm going to have to set that up. And these bees, you can see the way that they are. They just have small little plots. Like, I think, how many more bees can go in here? Like 5 more bees can go in there. I have the same ones in there as in here. And there's nothing in these ones. And we have so many blocks and comb and stuff. We can make as many tier 4 hives as we want. And there's also a creative hive. Like, I don't know if I actually showed that off. Or a creative apiary. API. Yeah, so there's a creative apiary, which has 85% tick reduction. So they'll pretty much go in and come straight back out. And we can have max of 18 different bees. Instead of having only 9 different bees. And it's only got a 50% modification. So this thing will hold way more. Output quantity of 10. This thing can only max output quality of 8. So we even get 2 extra for using a creative one. But the creative one is way out of reach because we need to actually make the unobtainium alloy blocks. So we need to hatch our dragons, which we might do after we finish our bees and start making this unobtainium alloy block for the ATM Star. And we might even upgrade to that other unobtainium or the other ultimadium paxel, which is way better than this one. So we don't even need the efficiency that we have on that one, but it'd be way cooler. So there's also another thing we need to do. We need to get into making this like bucket of napalm and LPG, and this all comes from oil and gasoline in a mixer from immersive engineering. So immersive engineering we'll have to get into. There's just a bunch of mods. So next episode we'll do bees, and then we might look into doing the centrifuge upgrades as well. Then we'll look into maybe start mining oil to start refining it into fuel. Oh wait, no, we're going to do the dragons then. And then we'll do the immersive engineering and pneumatic craft repressurized stuff for creating all the last things. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Wait, I went invisible? Wait, is that Bracelet of Trickery what turns me invisible? Wait, what the hell is that thing floating next to my head? Wait a minute. That wasn't there before I put this here. Oh, okay. So the Eldritch Orb actually allows a little thing to be next to my head. Cool. So I got my own little pixie pet. Kind of suits me because I am part the Fae, and the Fae are the little pixies. But yeah, if you want to check out my Twitch link is down in the description. And without further ado, hope to see you on the next episode, and goodbye.